We got to talk about the Kansas City Chiefs kicker, Harrison Butker, because he gave a commencement speech that has really got people talking. He gave a lot of polarizing opinions during his commencement speech, but it was his message to the female graduates that I think really has people fired up more than anything else. During his speech, he said, I think it is you, the women who have had the most diabolical lies told to you. Some of you may go on to lead successful careers in the world, but I would venture to guess that the majority of you are most excited about your marriage and the children you will bring into this world. I can tell you that my beautiful wife, Isabel, would be the first to say her life truly started when she started living her vocation as a wife and as a mother. Since he gave this speech, Jonathan Bean, the NFL's senior vice president and chief diversity and inclusion officer, released a statement saying that his speech was given in his personal capacity, that his views are not those of the NFL as an organization, and that they are steadfast in their commitment to inclusion, which only makes the league stronger. What did you take away from his speech?
I listened to it actually with Jason the night that it happened, and then all the TikToks and all the headlines and all the tweets and reels about it were coming out. And I was pretty disgusted. It felt like an attack on women, saying that we've been lied to and saying that the only way to have like true life fulfillment is to become a wife and a mother. He attacked IVF.
Mhm.
He attacked the LGBTQ plus community, and it just felt like a very hateful speech. That being said, there is nothing wrong with being fulfilled as a mother and a wife. In fact, I do feel really fulfilled right now being a mother and a wife, but I do need other things to fill my cup up
Mhm.
1,000%. And I'm so happy that we have that freedom as women to do as we please. And it felt like this was an attack on women's choices.
We had a great conversation about it with my family over dinner, and Andrew said the most interesting thing.
Mm,
He said he doesn't think he's wrong, but where he went wrong was that he made it about women. Because Andrew
hmm.
says, at the end of my life, the thing that will matter most to me is how I showed up as a father, as a husband, as a son, a brother. That is the most important and fulfilling thing in my life, not just a woman's.
Yeah, what an
Right? Like,
interesting point and what a great point. Because I
right.
do think that's not just the mother, it's also Jason. And actually, it's so funny that Andrew said that because we talked the other day about Jason becoming a father and how much he loves it more than he ever thought he would.
One thing that I do think is interesting, there have been a lot of celebrities who have come out of the woodwork since his speech to give their opinion. And, Maria Shriver was one. And she said, we all have the right to voice our opinions, but let us strive to do so with dignity and respect. And Whoopi Goldberg kind of echoed that on The View and was like, listen, we have to protect free speech, which is
Yeah,
interesting. Like we do. And I believe that as well.
totally.
Hate speech is a different story. Whoopi compared it to like Colin Kaepernick taking a knee. Like if we want to support him doing that, like there are people who don't agree with him doing it, but if we want to support his right to do that, we have to also, I mean, the truth is, the sad truth, because I don't believe in Harrison's stance. It's not my stance. The sad thing is he got applause in the audience. No one was booing him. It's not my opinion. I don't like his opinion, but it is interesting. And how do we protect free speech? I don't know,
Yeah,
you know?
it's I'm glad you brought up Colin Kaepernick because I thought about that too, because he was removed from the NFL. Like he's not allowed to participate in the NFL because he took a knee. And I was trying to understand the difference.
Right.
Like, why isn't Harrison's career on the line? Why hasn't he been removed? I don't know. If you guys haven't listened to it, listen to the whole thing and let us know what your thoughts are on it because it does have a lot of people very divided. Yeah, I'm curious.